another palette, another get ready with me look to go to work. Join me to find out how the palette performs and what look I create. Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Well, today I bring you another palette that was chosen for me, and this is the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream palette. These are the shades. They're very beautiful, intense shades. So I am hoping the pigment is just as beautiful as the palette itself. So we will find out. And this is a palette that I received. It was one of the gifts that was in the gift bundle that my daughter-in-law, my grandson, and my son gave me for my birthday. So it got chosen. So here we are. We're going to do the creation with it. And I love the shades. I'm not going to go completely blue because I'm not fixing to look like Mimi. So, and I think that's her name from one of the shows. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep it as uniform as I can and see what I can create with it. And I'm going to create one eye, hop off, finish the entire look, and then come back and show you all the final look. And I'm just trying to add some kind of natural colors because the blues are going to be popping, I'm pretty sure. And once again, I do have my little sponge that I get from the subscription boxes, and that is what I use to clean off my brushes. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrow bone now. So it's not going to be too much of a dramatic look because y'all know these are the looks that I am creating to be able to go to work, and it is a toned down thing for work because we do work with a lot of teenagers, and I wish I could just go dress out, but unfortunately that's not the environment that I'm in. Let's go ahead and go into the actual color, and I do need a different brush for that. And it's going to be what I call a packer brush. So this is what I'm using, and go into the blues and see what kind of blue look I'm able to create. And I'm going to go ahead and put it all over my lid because I am going to come back and darken the outer corners and brighten the inner corner. But I do want to lay down a basic shade on there. Once again, I am winging it, and this is another one of the mattes. The pigment is not as intense as you can see in here. This is the shade that I'm using, so it is still a light shade. This is the one that I used on the crease line and to blend upwards. And now let's go ahead and go into an intense shade for the outer corner. And do I dare go with that one? I'm going to play it safe first and go with the top one. So I am still going to use this one because I am going to try to darken it a little more than I would. And it doesn't seem to pick it up a lot on the brush, but let's see if it delivers on the eye. And it's still pretty light. So it's not much of a change. Let's go ahead and go into the other darker shade, which is this one here, and it almost looks black. No, it is like a darker, very, very dark blue shade, but the effect kind of looks black. And I'm going to go ahead and just darken it just to create the darkness, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter blue just to give it that pop. And then we will go from there. So that is what we're doing there. Let me go ahead and get a different brush and see if I can pick up a little bit more of this blue shade. That is the shade that I really, really want to show. And I was hoping it would be much more pigmented. But let's see if going in with the black is going to do it. And you can see there's fallout. And it is a shimmer, so I'm not sure why the fallout. It's not doing what I need it to do. So I'm not sure if it's just me, the brushes, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Let me go ahead and get a different brush yet again. And this one picked it up a little more. Let me see if I can get some more blue shade in there. And it actually did. There we go with the blue shade. So let me go ahead and get the under eye. And I'm also going in with the blue underneath on the outer corner and going lighter on the inner corner. But for that, I'm going to use the same brush, but I am going to clean it off and get a different shade for the inner corner. And I'm going with this blue here, just to give it some more pop on the inside. And that's not working for me. I am struggling with the brushes today. Not sure why, but I am. Let's go ahead and go with our pencil brush. And the shade is there. It's a very, very light shade, so this one did pick it up a little more. Let me see about brightening it up a little more. And I think I was able to get a little bit more pop on the inner corner. Not sure, but that's what we're looking at. Now I'm going to go with my fingers, with my pinky, so that I can get the inside of my top lid. And I'm going to use that same very light blue, and that's what we're looking at. And see what I can get here. Awkward motion. So let me go ahead and go in here. Okay, now we're talking. That is what I have. And it's almost like a duochrome. Depending on the angle, I can see it a very light blue, and depends on how I move it, it looks a little violet. So I'm hoping it comes through on the camera so that you're able to see that. And now let me go ahead and just kind of blend the rest of the shade into the crease line, just to make sure that we have uniformity. There we go. And I'm going to leave it at that. So that will be my work look for today. Let me go ahead and hop off, do the rest of my makeup, clean up a little on the fallout, and then I'll come back with swatches and the review on the palette itself. I'll be right back. And I'm back, and this is the look that I was able to create. I did fix it a little and cleaned it up because it did have a little bit of fallout, and I will show you which shades were the ones that had the fallout. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara to one of my eyes so that you all can see. And this is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. So this is what I'm going to be applying today. And so go ahead and join me in hopefully not making a mess of my eye look. So I'm going to just show you that how it applies. And I'm going to do 2 coats, which is what I did with my other eye. And once again, I am using the eye that I have less problems with as far as the eyelashes in the corner, the outer corner. And I was asked why I close my eyes when I have the brush in front of me. And that just kind of helps because I put the pressure, and when I close my eye, it helps coat the actual lashes without me pushing it into my eye. And I've done that since I can remember. So this is one coat of the mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and wait just a little bit while I go ahead and show you the swatches, and then I'll come back and do the second coat. So these are the shades that I used. This is the palette once again. And the shades look really deep in the pan. They were not as deep as they appear in here. I'm not upset about it because it is buildable. I did this on the crease line and then blended it up towards the eyebrow. This is the one I used on the outer corner, so it's not quite black, it's more like a dark brown. But it did help so that the blue, which is this blue here, was able to go on a little darker on the outer corner. I then used this one underneath my lash line before I applied the other blue. I'm not sure if it's coming through. Then I had the matte blue all over my lid. This was on the inner corner, outer corner. And this shade here, I actually swatched on my hand as well, because I'm not sure if you all are seeing it, but it is multiple shades depending on how the light is hitting it. I have seen the purple, pink, blue, really pretty color. You almost see that there's nothing there, but when I was applying my mascara, it is there. I don't know if y'all are able to see that. I thought it wasn't there, but it is there. It does work. So these shades, like I said, not highly pigmented, but buildable. And now let's go ahead and apply the second coat of mascara, now that we've gone through the swatches. And it's just to show you all what this mascara can do. I love it. I absolutely love it. I am happy with it because it does coat the lashes pretty dark, and I've always liked very dark mascaras, so that is a plus for me. And that is the second coat. Absolutely love it. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little on the lower lash. And it did come out a little more vibrant than I thought it would. Not upset about it. I'm going to enjoy it. And now I'm going to apply a lippy. And it's a lippy that I got at actually the Dollar Tree, and it is LA Colors. It is in the shade, doesn't say. Let me see if this one has it. It actually does not have a shade. I think the paper that was underneath fell off, but this is the shade that I have. I absolutely love it. It's very creamy. And that is what we're doing. I don't think it lasts too long, so you do have to apply a lot more than you would, let's say, a MAC lipstick. But for $1.25, not a bad deal, and I do like the shade. So that is it for the Get Ready For Me on Thursday, and I will try to get this posted as soon as possible. There are other things that came up earlier today that I did not expect to come up, but it will definitely go on today so that you all can take a look at it. And thank you all for joining me once again. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.